What parental rights do step-parents have? Have you ever wondered what rights step-parents have when it comes to raising children? This topic can be quite complex, especially when viewed through the lens of libertarian principles. Let's break it down. From a libertarian perspective, parental rights are closely linked to individual liberty and the idea that no one should be forced into actions against their will. This means that parental rights are not about owning a child but rather about responsibilities and agreements concerning a child's care and upbringing. Step-parents, who are not the biological or legal parents, typically do not have automatic parental rights. Their rights depend on whether they have legally adopted the child or have been granted custodial or guardianship rights through voluntary contracts or court orders. Libertarianism emphasizes the importance of voluntary agreements rather than obligations imposed by the state. One key point to remember is that step-parents do not gain parental rights simply by marrying or living with the biological parent. Any rights they have must come from explicit agreements or legal adoption. If a step-parent takes on caregiving responsibilities, this can create an implicit contract with the child and society to provide care. Libertarianism holds that parental rights come with obligations that are voluntarily accepted, not forced by external authorities. It is also important to recognize that children are seen as individuals with their own rights. This means they cannot be treated as property, and any parental authority must respect their autonomy as they grow. For step-parents wishing to gain parental rights, legal adoption is a clear path. By going through this voluntary legal process, they can acquire parental rights and responsibilities, aligning with libertarian values of contracts and agreements. Another aspect to consider is that libertarianism opposes coercion in parenting. However, if a step-parent neglects or abuses a child, this violates the social contract and justifies intervention to protect the child's rights. In practical terms, a step-parent who wants to formalize their role should seek legal adoption or guardianship arrangements. This approach respects the liberty of everyone involved, the biological parents, the step-parent, and the child, while ensuring the child's welfare is prioritized through consensual agreements. So, in the context of libertarianism, step-parental rights are not automatic. They arise through voluntary and contractual relationships that balance individual liberty with the child's right to care and protection.